Okay, so I apparently had a big whiff, or like Mark Taylor's like all mad at me because I made a plant deficiencies page on my website. Like I care. Like he's made any website. You know, he just has a Facebook group with 1,700 subscribers. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel with nearly 40,000 subscribers. So you listen to the people who are successful and ignore the ones who aren't. So yes, I believe that lime and gypsum are not rapidly available to the plant. Right, they don't dissolve in water. They don't become. They have to go into the soil and get broken down, and sometimes it can take years. I still add it. I still want that. It's beneficial year after year after year. But I also use calcium nitrate, and I will put a little calcium nitrate down every once in a while, and I will definitely use it if I see a calcium deficiency. Right, it's fast acting. He uses calcium chloride. I don't like calcium chloride. First of all, it heats up when you water it. I don't like that. It also is highly reactive to moisture in the air, and it becomes a solid rock unless you keep it perfectly sealed. I would rather just use calcium nitrate, and it works well. So as far as like Mark's response to my page saying, let's see, let's just take some of the highlights. He said it was amateur hour on this page. Who wrote this nonsense? And they're like, what is the chemical reaction of lime or gypsum in water? There is none. And like, I guess going on and on about this. So like I said, I didn't write that. I posted a link to the Mittleider treatment. But on my main page, I put like I use calcium nitrate, and I'm going to go through and update my deficiencies page. I wrote it in Notepad++. I figured out how to build my own. Well, I know how to build a Linux server, but I figured out how to install Apache, how to make a web page, how to do an SSL certificate, the auto renews with cron tab every 90 days. I figured out how to put all my links, all my videos on there in pure HTML. I figured out how to put my webcam on there, so I have a garden live stream cam. So I have worked hours and hours and days on this little web page, right? I'm not using some little, like, let's click next button and it'll make you a website. You know, this server runs in my basement, across my router, my internet, and does everything. I figured out how to build it from scratch. I wrote this article just to show pictures of what plant deficiencies look like. And I just posted a link there really quickly to some treatments for those deficiencies. I haven't got to add everything I do personally to do those treatments. And I said, it's a rough draft. You might need corrections. Let me know. So Mark, I have something I want to say. Fuck you. That's what most people say. That's why you only have 1,700 followers on your Facebook page. Because you're an asshole. Plain and simple. Yes, lime and gypsum may not work as well. Calcium chloride might work better. Calcium nitrate might work better. A foliar spray might work better than watering it in. But the way you approach people means that they're just labeling you like, oh, this guy's a crazy asshole. I'm going to go follow Jim Kenner's site. I'm going to go follow this other site. So, you know what? Screw you. You know what? I have a successful YouTube channel, and I've done this garden since 2013. And I use calcium nitrate occasionally, but I use lime and gypsum as well. And I have a successful garden that grows very well. I also live in a town that has a street called Limestone Street, because there's a ton of limestone under the ground, so there's a lot of calcium in my soil. But I'm just showing people what works for me. I'm writing a site to show common plant deficiencies, pictures of them, so people can look at them and say, hey, my tomato leaf looks just like that. I must have that deficiency. So screw you, screw your Facebook group. Screw everything that has to do with you. I've been through a lot of crap in my life. I don't care. You know what? If my garden just dried up and died tomorrow, it's no big deal. I would try again next year. I don't care. I've been through a divorce in my life. My ex-wife tried to drown and kill my 3-year-old son in the bathtub. I ended up filing for emergency custody. I've been through. I've got remarried. I've had another kid. I've had 6 strokes. I've quit smoking. I've just been through amazing amounts of crap in my life. My garden is not the biggest thing in the world. People in my life being healthy and me getting better from my stroke and me learning to live life again and getting back to work and driving and riding coasters and having fun and spending time with my family is the most important thing to me. So I don't care if you like calcium chloride instead of lime or gypsum. It's just a deficiencies page on my website, and I will write my website and my webpage and my stuff on how I care to write it, and I will unfollow your Facebook group. So fuck you.